great programs that I care about. Are they as efficient as they could be? I don't know. You know, what I love about Head Start is there's lots of local people involved with those, making sure that we're stretching those dollars. So I'll do my best to protect them. The SNAP programs, again, we've tripled the amount of spending on those food programs. Look, I think the best thing we could do for people was to help them get a job. And I think that if people have mental health problems, if they don't have the education, let's try to help those people get a job. There'll be people that need the SNAP program. I understand that. But does it need to be triple of what it was 5 years ago? That's the question, right? Special education, I get this question all the time. It's grossly underfunded because of the federal mandates. I wish I had a quick solution. Medicaid. You know, Medicaid, 74 million Americans are on Medicaid right now, 74 million. So I think it should be the question. What is that, 25%? It's not quite 25% of Americans. Should 25% of Americans be getting free health care?
That's
100%.
We should take care of our own.
So, I think this is what I hear though, is that I hear that healthcare costs are way too high. So I hear that. So what I hear is, so when try to give you an example. In this emergency room today, if 10 patients go in there, the 3 or 4 people with private pay insurance are basically paying the tote for everybody that goes in there. And that's one of the reasons that private insurance is so up. There are people that need the Medicaid, and let's protect it and save it for those that need it the most. But again, Medicaid has went up 50% in the last 5 years. We're going to soon be spending more on Medicaid than Medicare. We're approaching $1 trillion a year on Medicaid. I'm telling you, folks, that's unsustainable.
You can't take care of your people.
You can't take care of your people, but you take care of the billionaires.
So half of our children are on Medicaid. And I think that's the first ones we should protect. We should protect widows, seniors, children, absolutely. Those are the ones that we should protect the most. But I think there's just a lot of people out there that we should help get an education and help them to get a job and get off of Medicaid. Well,
To get a job and $200,000.
That do have jobs, 2 and 3, like I did.
Yeah.
some folks asked me about making America healthy again and what that looks like. It's really interesting group. 60% of Americans have a chronic disease. 60% of Americans have a chronic disease. 20% of our children are on a prescription drug. 40% of our children are pre-diabetic. America has a chronic disease problem. And we can keep making new medicines. We can put everybody on Ozempic. But at the end of the day, we're still going to have lower ages when people are getting Alzheimer's and cancers and the litany of things because America is not healthy. This is something I've been trying to work with for 40 years. As an obstetrician, having a diabetic clinic, seeing my diabetic clinic going from 2 patients a week to 12 patients a week in my years of practice. It's quite a challenge. And I saw women make the lifestyle changes they needed when they had a baby inside of them. But it's really hard to change lifestyles. So the big challenge with Make America Healthy Again is the re-education and the reprioritizing. 70% of the calories we eat are from packaged foods. 70% of the calories we eat are from packaged foods, ultra processed. If you would. So do you want to have your own town hall? You can go outside and do it. You've interrupted me about 12 times. You've interrupted me about 12 times. I'm not being rude. I'm just asking you.
Yes, you are. This is our ceremony.
Tell us about measles.
Okay, let me finish this one. I'm happy to talk about measles as well. But if you want to drive the healthcare costs down, if you want to save Medicare, if you want to make Medicaid that's more feasible, not increasing it by 50%, we do need to make America healthy again. And
I
I don't know why
applaud you
anyone
on
would be
that.
against that, I really don't.
Why did you
so
let
we-
RFK go through?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. He's gonna decimate the healthcare system.
Measles.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of Make America Healthy Again. I'm gonna keep fighting for it. It's gonna be a challenge, and there's no promises, but if you want me to save Medicaid